Talacrest, I would say, are number one in the classic car market for two reasons. One, we buy impeccable provenance cars. I've been in this business for more than 25 years. I know where many of the good cars are, and I do try and prize them out of the owners. It's a lot tougher today than it was 20 years ago to get these quality cars, but some people, they retire, some people decide it's time to cash in because they've gone up so much in value. I mean, who would have believed that GTOs would be £20 million today? Not me. I sold GTOs when they were 3.5 million, 7 million. It seems Ferraris have just gone crazy. They're proving to be a great investment, much better than shares, even gold, because you can use it. You can go out, drive, have fun, you can see it in your garage. Buy shares, piece of paper, worthless. Depends on the people who make stock markets go up, make them go down, the bears. With Ferraris, there is a real demand from all over the world. I recently sold the first classic car to China, and if that market opens up, then the supply of Ferraris will exhaust. A lot of people are not selling. There's collectors now from the Middle East. 10 years ago, you didn't sell a Ferrari to the Middle East unless it was a brand new car. Now, Middle East collectors are collecting classic Ferraris, and I think that's to do with Formula One. The fact that Formula One is now in Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, places like that. Ferrari's now becoming a real commodity, but a commodity that you can enjoy. I mean, you can go into your garage in the morning, jump in the car, whether it costs £100,000 or £20 million. It's yours, you own it. There's no bears pushing marketplaces down. There's very few people like Talacrest. I buy every car, I write the check out, I don't have to negotiate. It's a straightforward commercial deal, but I only buy cars that I like. The example is the 365 California Spider. I've never ever bought one because I don't actually like that particular model, and I would find it hard to try and sell it to someone, to say, oh, this is a great car, when I don't like it. I have to like the cars. So there's certain models that I stay away from. I won't go into all of them, but the models that I do go for have been flying out the door this year. 1989 was a very successful year, 1990, but then things changed. But now the buyers are paying for the cars without any kind of finance. I haven't financed one car this year, and I've sold so many cars this year. Some of them I have in stock for a day and they're sold. I've got a waiting list for certain models of cars where people missed the car that I had because, like magazines with a time delay, they come out a month later. Well, the car's long gone sometimes. But now I have a system where people who want a particular model, as soon as I get it, I email blast them. That's how the 365 GTC sold last week. I sent an email blast and boom, it was sold. The previous car, the white Eric Clapton GTC, the buyer of that car missed two cars, and he immediately drove from London to see the car and bought it on the spot because he'd missed two in 2 months and he wasn't missing this one. It's the marketplace is good, my provenance on the cars is good, and I price cars good so that I don't sit and look at them. I like to move cars on. It excites me to see owners pick up the car. You can see the joy in their faces, and many of the owners are buying it for an investment, but many, even if the investment went down in value, which I don't think it will ever go down, they've got the car to enjoy. I know someone who had 50 million in shares. I think eventually he got £300,000 for them. You wanted to throw darts at the share certificate. Well, you wouldn't throw darts at a Ferrari. You'd go out and drive it, enjoy it, and think, I've still got something tangible that's giving me such a thrill. Money doesn't come into it when you turn the ignition on to a Ferrari. You hear that engine buzz. It's like a woman.